Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, this is the NFL.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Jackson now. They set up the screen for Henry. Into space at the 45.
Come on, bro.
Across the 50 to the 47-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Jackson on first down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Third and 9 here. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it will be 4th down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. First down, and they go back to Harris. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Play action. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now Fields going to keep it running left. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Underneath here to Hill. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Pickens. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Harris running straight ahead. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Pickens going in motion left. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Wilson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground with Hill. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's upended at the 33.
Up in the club, all right, bud.
Perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
On 2nd down, Jackson. This complete, left side to Aguilar. And he'll be taken down after big yardage, but folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. Well, so much for the first down.
And they could have, would have, should have had a first down, but the English teacher's not going to be happy with this one. They didn't.
To throw is Jackson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. Jackson going to keep it running right. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards. First down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet.
Went 3 more quarters.
But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
And then we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during the rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Trying for it with Pirine. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Hello? Yeah, what's up?
Come here, Noah, so I can clean your nose.
Damn, this motherfucker.
That's not tissue. What you say?
Now I'll try to see why my Bluetooth wasn't working.
Here, Noah. What's my tissue?
Oh, this should do.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st.
Oh, yeah, what she was talking about? I said, what she was talking about?
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Again, here's Pirine. And he'll get this into enemy territory.
You probably want to say look good.
He's down to the 48.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
And he's got this down to the 35.
63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Keep the same energy.
His way to the quarterback that time.
That's why I don't like texting, man. That shit so people. That shit just destroyed communication, man.
For their sake,
like think about if you didn't know me like that, some of the shit I done text you, you been probably blocked my number. I'm like, bro, this nigga's a creep.
Wilson being chased out left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling.
I wouldn't have did.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Nah, I ain't saying that to nobody who I ain't, seen a minute, though. That's the thing.
Whatever you want to call it. 7 yards.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if somebody else, like, just read.com, they'll probably be like, hey, man, what you got going on, bro?
Here's Johnson with a reception. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Man.
Forced out to his left.
He'll
get 3 yards.
It was a time where I was glad I grew up in that era as a kid. Man, I remember when it'll be yearbook signing day, that'll be the chance you would take to try to get that girl a number who, you know what I'm saying? So you can talk to her over the summertime, you know what I'm saying, and try to, plant them seeds. It's like, man, it used to be a time where all you could do was talk on the phone. And if you couldn't talk, man, you just weren't be able to hang. That's primarily how. That's how I get it, man. I don't know how these niggas do this texting shit. That shit crazy.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Cause y'all entertaining multiple niggas texting anyway, so it's like you ain't gonna really get shit across if you ain't. Well, unless she done hollered at you first. And
option play on 2nd down.
Unless you done, met up in person a couple times, but trying to get to know somebody through text, you already at a dead end. Because I get annoyed quick. What you doing, bro? The same shit.
Expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And brought down, but not before they get it.
Yeah, man. Then it'd be like certain questions. Why would you want to know that in text form? So what are your goals in life? To fuck. What you mean? Why you act like I'm trying to get to know you for real? I don't want to know.
Jackson options out left.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop.
I'm like, man, what are you talking about? What are your goals? I'm like, man, this.
On the keeper, it's 2nd down.
Oh man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into.
Why you acting like you my guidance counselor? Are you gonna help me get to whatever I'm a list? If not, what you asking for? Oh, that's not. Oh, that's it.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Oh, that's very nice. I hope you achieve that.
Taken the lead.
That's just like majority of people that be on dating apps. They always acting like they finna find love. Girl, ain't nobody trying to fall in love.
14 to 10. A good drive that time as they go 9.
No, they always be saying stuff in their bios. It's like you only say that to the people you want to weed out that you're not gonna get nothing to.
Here comes Patterson. And he'll get it up.
They be like, man, first of all, don't even come at me like that. Like, I ain't one of them, okay? Like, if I'm not giving up the goodies, so go find another Sierra.
Set to go to work once again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary.
You can't even talk to people you work with.
As well. Right back to him.
I mean, you can't talk. Your baby daddy or somebody else.
Quickly there, he'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
That felt like a trap.
Well, if you had to listen, you wouldn't have been in that situation.
From the get-go, they had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Yeah, you thought you was trying to check my ass. I got your cash right back to you.
Wilson now off the bootleg.
Man, like Jasmine Lee say, man, don't play with me, play with your bitch.
Up near midfield at the 47. Second catch.
Boy, that was a classic line.
The first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going.
Yeah, it's human nature, you know what I'm saying?
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing it.
I know how he feels.
He got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down.
Why you think I was nervous at times, Javon, when he dropped me off and you was...
Runs again.
Now it's Wilson. Open man, that's the tight end.
Man, that boy like, oh, let's see what's going on, Chris. Boy, about to get that cutty.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Oh, everybody would have known. That nigga was going to call Tyler Keontae.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
That boy finna light that phone up. And he was going to shoot. And he was going to try to shoot his shot down the line.
That play never really got off the launching pad.
And they going to hit you. He going to hit you with this line right here. Going to be like, I can get you a photo shoot with you in the 101 Dalmatians.
Better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down.
What kind of chips y'all eating? What kind of chips?
Doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
Boy,
if you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe shot there at the 24.
Nigga hit you with that Dr. Doolittle shit.
The Steeler offense now begins in the 3rd quarter.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if
that boy let that white side come out. That nigga said, I'm not going to get into the semantics.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead
boy got into his Richie Rich bag.
Trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. On second down, this is Harris.
But I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking the same shit when you called me the first thing this morning. I'm like, damn, man, what is going on, man?
Because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their
boy, as soon as he find out you with some nigga, he gonna say that's the cause of it.
He swallowed him up.
Nigga, I'm trying to John Q on your ass.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 30.
Yeah, I know you tired of going to the damn Emmy, whatever the fuck them titles called.
As they convert on fourth down.
Yeah, all that shit. That shit ain't fun.
Not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball's moved through the air.
But nah, this weather keep changing drastically. That's why I be out there with my mask on, man.
I'm not sure if they fooled them as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. Buying time to his left.
Because check this out. I went to take the trash out, right? Yesterday, and I usually get up at a certain time, and I didn't get up at that time. I was like probably 15 minutes past it. So I went out I rushed to take the trash out. Didn't have my mask on my face, and it was cold out there. But you know I had my sunglasses on. I ain't going out without them. But I'm thinking I'm straight, man. I ended up getting a headache later on that day. And I said that because I went out there this morning without having that fucking mask on. I said, I bet you ain't going to do that dumbass shit no more. I'm like, it ain't even that cold. But then also my body's so used, to having that protection.
They go play action now.
Yeah, look at me trying to sound like a scientist talking about protection and shit.
Well, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
I thought he was leaving tomorrow.
Off the option, here's Henry.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. I thought he was leaving tomorrow.
Now he second and 10.
Well, we know you ain't gonna better get rid of Noah because Terrence Howard ain't trying to be sick.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
The quick feet by Jackson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Throwing is Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. Ravens touchdown. Deontay Johnson, a 16-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tucker with the
Fucking
extra
field goal hurt.
and that makes it a 21-10 game. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
It looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt. You can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that is
fuck, man!
complete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
And when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short,
there we go.
Try option left. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
To throw is Fields. Got an open man. It's Pickens.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
93 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On second down, P. Ryan. And
damn it, man.
He'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
But when you go from 2nd to 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 40.
Why is it so hard for y'all to get to 100 yards when y'all get that close?
Fresh set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. He'll buy some time right.
Open man, there's Darnell Washington.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Good play,
gain
homie.
of 5, and it's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you've got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll run again with Harris. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
On first down, it's Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
All right, gotta go crazy in this quarter, bro.
2nd down and 3. Here's Fields.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
Fields now to throw.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The end result, 21 yards.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens, because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
Steps away to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Good play.
And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Harris.
And they will stop him after a...
Oh, that is a touchdown, bro.
Calling no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Again, it's Harris. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal. And this time he is in. Najee Harris. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
Fields trying to throw for it.
Being chased out left. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Hey, baby. We're going to feed you, okay? All right, man. As we proceed to give you what you need.
One score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson options out left. And he'll get this up to about the 40. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Able to slither by. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
I know we're there, wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Now Jackson, and that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action. It's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the
damn, bro.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. Jackson now.
Bro, that should have been a sack, dog.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry from 13 yards out. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was finished off on the touchdown reception by Derrick Henry. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Completes this one to Pickens.
Oh my God, how did you lose a yard?
Losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 42. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
They run again with Harris. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
117 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Only a yard.
Come on, man. Come on.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete to Freiermuth.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try.
Now Fields. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now a first down throw. Fields.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Mike Williams
from 17 yards out.
And the Steelers are back within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Go get a stop. Go get a stop.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have a full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left.
Damn, bro! What the fuck?
First down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Paul missed that field goal. It's a fucking tie right now, dog.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Henry out of the pistol. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now Jackson. That's caught by Johnson.
Wow, that's fucking...
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19.
Wow, bro.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up. He's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
We all just got a heck of a show party. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome's in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.